Hello everyone! I just wanted to do a quick how to hack tutorial today, kind of, explain the basics because I think sometimes we can get caught up in all the other details. So, when you get your makeup's going to come and they're going to come in these cute tins. It'll tell you the name of it, the color, and what it is for. And then you're going to have your compact, and then these are magnetic and go in your compact. So you're just going to take this and slide it up and pull your, mine has a little bit of another color on there, sorry. Pull it out of the tin and then you're going to take it and you're going to put it in your compact. Now I like to put mine in the order in the way that I'm going to use them. So I have my highlight, which is my foundation. I have my contour, my lip and cheek, and my illuminator. This is just super basic, so I might recommend that you get 2 highlights, and that's going to be one for your main highlight and then the other one to brighten underneath. But I'm not showing that today, I'm just showing the basic steps, okay? So, and then there's lots of different brushes that you can use to do each step with. I'm just going to be using the brushes that I like to use, but I do rotate. So if you have questions about what to use, what I like, what other people like, because there's like the new Buffy brush and different things, but I personally like the B squared brush to put on my foundation. Okay, and if I didn't have all these blemishes, I would put on my contour first. But because I have these blemishes, I want to cover those up first. So I'm just going to lightly pat my brush, and you just do super light. The biggest mistake people make with this makeup is they go too heavy. So I'm just going to lightly dab it in there, and I'm just going to kind of like stipple and blend onto my face, okay? So this is the highlight foundation color that I'm putting everywhere. And hopefully you can see that it instantly takes away a lot of that redness. I'm not a full coverage makeup person, but if you are a full coverage makeup person, you just want to do a couple of thin layers instead of like one thick. You just kind of, once the makeup sits on your face, it's just gonna like melt into your skin, okay? And for me, I have really dry skin, and so I don't put a lot of product right here. I just put what's left over, because you don't really need a lot of product right there anyways. I just kind of put what's left over there, okay? Kind of clean up my eyeshadow now that I have that on. Okay, so there's the basic foundation. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the second color, which is gonna be your contour. And when you get your colors, I can remind you, like when you get your Happy Mail, we call it Happy Mail, mascara mail in the mail. I can remind you which color is your highlight and which color is your contour, which is this lip and cheek, and which one's the illuminator. So I like to take the detailed hack brush and take the skinnier, pointier end and kind of swipe in. And then I like to start out here, but when you're learning to do your contour, it's a lot easier to start from your ear and go in. You don't want to go past your eye here, and you don't want to draw it down. You want to think of a bra for your cheekbone, so you kind of do this, and I just do a little swooshy swoosh there at the end, kind of like, it's not a full Nike swoosh, but kind of. So can you see how that gives me a little bit of a cheekbone here as opposed to there? See that? Pretty awesome, huh? And the other way that you can remember about contouring is if you remember the number 3. I always start with my cheeks, but you can start with your forehead first, but it's going to be a 3. So you're going to go like that, and then you're going to come down to your cheekbone. Oh, and I just totally put that in the wrong color. Oops, there we go. Cream is very forgiving, so that's what's nice. So then I'm going to come down here. So if you remember, a 3, okay? And then this side is going to be the same thing, just backwards, right? Okay, now I'm going to flip my detailed hack brush over, which if you're using the Buffy or the regular 30-second hack brush, use the bigger end to apply your foundation and the smaller end to use for your contour, and then flip it over and blend. Okay, so up on your forehead, you just want to blend up into your hairline, okay? Blend that all together. And then here, I just kind of like to stipple back and forth, but if anything, you want to blend up and push into your cheekbone. You don't want to blend down because you're going to pull your face down if you drag down. Okay? And then here, you want to drag down because you don't want to put that darker color back up there up on your lower jaw. Okay? Then, I'm going to take this brush on the bigger end, and I'm just going to take this side of it because it's flat, and I'm going to kind of rub it back and forth, teeter-totter it, and then this is just an extra step for contouring, but once you do it, and once you like it, you'll figure it out. It's actually really easy, because see, I just kind of drew 2 lines, and then I flip my brush over, and kind of just blend it up into my eyebrow, but this will be a step that you're like, oh, I can't live without now. Okay? Alright. That's all contouring is. And you might think, oh, that line looks really stark, but just wait. Okay. Now, I'm actually going to take, so I'm using 5 colors. Sorry, I'm going to go above what's in this quad. But I'm going to use Bella Bronzer because that's just what I do and that's my routine. So I'm going to take the fluffy end of the B squared brush, and I'm just going to...
What's that color?
That's Bella, honey.
I just see.
And as you can see, a little bit goes along. Sorry, Bexley has to join in my videos. And this is the thing about cream. If you get too much, just blend, 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 and it will fill in. And then I like to put Bella on my neck so everything kind of, you know, just kind of fits all together. And my face doesn't look different than my neck. I'm always going to pick a color close to your neck when I color match you, but we do have pigment in our neck and in our faces, and sometimes they're different, so that's why. Okay, and then I'm just going to brighten up. So Bella, the bronzer, it's a cream bronzer, kind of just goes anywhere that you would get sun-kissed on. But I mainly just like it on my forehead, and then I take my extra and do it here because on my cheeks, but I'm going to put my blush there too. Okay, now I'm going to actually take my finger. So I'm going to use Ever Red because this is a holiday color, and that's what's out right now. And so, but it is a holiday color, so if it's discontinued, you could also get, or not available at that time of year when you're watching this video, you could also get Black Cherry. It's very similar. But I'm just going to take my finger. Super pretty red. Looks scary, right? You wouldn't think that that would come out of there. I'm just going to dab here. Not here like a clown, but right here on the side of my cheek, okay?
I want some.
And when I'm done, please. Okay. And see, I just blend it in. It gives me just a nice little color. Put some of those tones back in your face. A lot of people get scared about blush, but blush is what gives you that youthful glow. You know, it will bring that youthful warmness back into your face. Okay, so there's that. And then I am going to take this Best Blend Forever brush. I have a powder illuminator. We also have cream illuminators. So if a powder illuminator is too, like, ba-bam for you, like it's too much, just use one of our creams. But I like to take this brush and I just do a sweep, blow a little excess off, and then I'm just going to do that right on top of my... So it's kind of like your contour and your blush layer each other, and then your illuminator and your blush are going to layer on top of each other. So you kind of have, well, you have 4 layers if you highlight, contour, blush, illuminator, okay? I like to run my illuminator down my nose, and then I take this smaller end, put some on my Peekat's bow. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys another trick for your lips. Okay, take the smaller end, and it can be your eyeshadow everything brush, it can be this brush, just a smaller end. And I am just going to kind of line the bottom of my lip, kind of plumps it up. And then I'm just going to line. Hold still, please. You're making noise. Okay, and then I'm going to take my finger and put it into black cherry, or sorry, ever red, because all of our lip and cheek, or all of our cheeks are lip colors. That's why they're called lip and cheeks. Okay, so there's that. And then if you like blended too much and you want to put more on, you always can. So I always say start with less, you can add more. Okay, so there is your basic highlight and contour. If you have questions about what colors go where, I'm happy to help you. If you want a color match, you can fill out my color match form. And yeah, I'm happy to help you guys with anything. This makeup is easy, awesome, affordable, customizable, and that's why I love it. I want easy, fast, affordable, all that jazz, because I'm a mom of kids. So, okay, have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you later. Bye!